What's the latest trend for iPhone and iPod accessories? Our next guest can tell us several very cool products that they are showing here at Showstoppers at IFA. She is the PR director for Griffin Technology. Jackie, is it Ballinger?
Ballinger.
Ballinger. Sorry about that. It's like, it could have gone one way or another.
It's very common.
But it is Jackie. So
you got that right.
Welcome into tomorrow. Tell me about such things as your Power Jolt Reserve. I'm liking the fact that apparently it's going to help me with the battery life issues.
That's often an issue people have with the iPhone is there's so much to do on it that you're playing with it constantly and the battery runs down.
And it's not like you can carry a spare and just slap it in. It doesn't work that way. So.
It's true. But that's why we've kind of worked on having a spare battery here for it because, yeah, you can't, the iPhone battery itself is not removable. So this is a car charger. You can plug it in, and it's going to charge up the battery that's sitting in there. It also has a USB port on the underside of it there, so you can charge another device simultaneously.
Ooh, how cool.
So, yeah, so charge another phone, charge a camera, whatever you've got to charge there. Once you're out of the car, just detach that battery, put it in your bag or your pocket, and you've got a spare.
So this then becomes a spare battery just to give it that extra jolt when you need that power if you're out and about.
Yep.
And then back into the car. And it's got a nice, cool magnet, so you're making a definite, solid connection. You can't go wrong.
Yeah, we love the magnets.
Yeah.
Because it's got that nice click to it. You know it's in there, and makes it easier to keep track of, too.
For sure. Loving that. Now, I understand there's a product called the Air Curve, which sounds more like a baseball term or something. What is the Air Curve?
The Air Curve is an acoustic amplifier. So you can see there, it's kind of got a coiled waveguide that goes through the middle. It's actually going to take the music that's coming out of the iPhone speaker, and it's going to guide it through there. And we've engineered it to where it amplifies the music by 10 decibels.
Whoa.
So,
in this curve somehow.
There's no power. There's no electronics in there.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah, there's really nothing else out there like that.
Look, I got my finger stuck in it. No.
We're going to have to put a warning label on it now,
I know,
Dave.
exactly. Okay, for talk show hosts, beware, warning, do not put your finger in it. But what's cool about that is that it is, in fact, this curve. And as you say, there's no moving parts, there's no power. It's just a very cool passive device that is amplifying your iPod or iPhone sound.
So it's great to take out on camping, on a picnic, anywhere you find yourself without electricity, but you still want to be able to listen to your music, share it with others. And it's quite a noticeable difference in how much it amplifies it. So.
And the fact that not only does it not use any power, it's not taking any power, so therefore you're not even running your battery down.
It's true.
You're just improving the sound output. Wow, liking that. All right, now we go to Navigate.
Yes, the Navigate here is an FM tuner. This is for iPod and iPhone as well. So you simply plug it into an iPod or iPhone. It's going to help you receive the radio and listen to radio because those devices don't actually have radio on them. You have to have music already stored on it.
Exactly, and thank you very much. Being a radio person,
I thought you'd appreciate that.
Our 150 AM and FM stations will appreciate that as well, that carry into tomorrow.
So you plug it in. You can listen to the radio there, and that's going to work in the U.S. and internationally. You've also got a different mode that you can change into where it acts as a remote control. So if you do decide to switch back to your iPod music, maybe you're on a flight or something, you can use it as a remote control to scroll through your playlist, go track forward and play pause.
Very cool. So there's a lot of buttons, a lot of little devices that just help make your life easier.
Yes,
right?
That's the goal.
Well, what have you guys not thought of here? I mean, no doubt Griffin Technology is saying, all right, if it involves the iPod and the iPhone, we're going to make something to help your life be easier with this device.
Absolutely. And we're constantly, we're always looking around trying to come up with problems that people are encountering and how can we solve this problem? How can we make things easier? And, we're not only iPod and iPhone, although that is kind of our specialty. We've been doing that. We recently launched a BlackBerry line. So we realized that not everything is iPod and iPhone. So.
And in fact, the irony is there are more BlackBerries sold.
Yes.
But when you start comparing everything else, then, combine all the iPods and the iPhones and all of that, okay, there's certainly a market, which you guys no doubt are involved in. and with the applications involved, that's where you start talking about you're using these devices so much more. We need these extra power jolt reserves and things like that. And, of course, the prices range, no doubt, very competitively, but because there's so many things out there, you've got a lot of very cool products to show. And these are just
yeah.
a couple of the plethora of goodies.
It's true, yeah. These are just a few, but they go everywhere from $20, very affordable, I believe up to $60. So that's probably the most expensive. We really try and price competitively because it is such a crowded market.
Oh, for sure. Well, where do you see this whole end of the business headed into tomorrow? Because I don't think there are going to be fewer of these devices sold, so there's certainly more opportunity for you and others in this business.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I think it's only going to continue to grow. People are, it's such a new market, and it changes every day. So we're constantly keeping up with it, and I think into tomorrow it's going to be exciting. There's so much out there to do and expand upon. So.
Very good. And by that, of course, she means the show too. How about that? I love it when the guest ties it in there nicely. You got to visit griffintechnology.com for more information about everything Jackie talked about, and then some. No doubt, lots to cover. Check them out. Of course, we'll have the link on our main show page for this week's IFA Part 1 from Berlin. Jackie, thanks for spending a couple of minutes with us. We'll let you get all the way over. You got a long trek, right about 3 steps to get back to your table here at Showstoppers.
Thank you, Dave.
Our pleasure. Thank you. We're back with more from Berlin, Germany. I'm Dave Graveline. This is Into Tomorrow on the Advanced Media Network.